What's up YouTube, XfuzzyxcobraX here, and today is a deck profile update of a deck I did a little bit some time ago, which was Garchomp Altaria. I've got it to run a little bit smoother, and hopefully when I go to my pre-release tomorrow, I'll get some cards, make it run even smoother. But because I'm waiting, because I haven't made a video in a while, I'll tell you what cards to replace for such stuff from Flashfire. So, let's get into the deck. It's my Pokemon's the same pretty much. So, part of the deck is a 4-3-4 line Garchomp. That's the heart of the deck. You actually play a bunch of these because Dragon Call, you search out, it pretty much helps you set up. That's pretty much why. Garchomp, pretty amazing. 1 for 60, discard special. This is really a pretty good card depending on your area, because mine plays a lot of special energy in Aromatisse and Plasma and such, double colorless and such, so it's a really good card. That's like the main part of the deck is that Pokemon lineup, and for support, play 3-3 Altaria line. Altaria gives you plus 20 for all your Dragon Pokemon, so pretty much Garchomp. Gets you hitting for some nice numbers here, possibly a one-shot. That's what I like about this deck. And because I took out Garchomp EX, we play Landorus EX. Landorus, just as good. Early pressure, 1 fighting, does 30 to active and 30 to a bench, pretty good. You pretty much never use Lance Judgment because you have to manually attach 3 times, so yeah, this is way better, so I recommend running this if you have it. Just a good opener and such. So that's pretty much our Pokemon line. Not much has changed. So on the items, some stuff has changed. We start with level balls. We play 3. I went from 4 to 3. 4 is too much. 3 is just right. 4 is pretty much you only end up using like half of them, and the rest just sit there. The other 2 just sit there. 3, you usually just set up, get Gadbite, and then once that happens, you're pretty much gonna set up from there. Pretty much your only targets for level ball is early game Gibbles, or you're pretty much gonna get Swablu off of this. So it's gonna be too bad when this rotates next season, but it's gonna be whatever. But we also play Professor's Letter, get our fighting energy out of the deck if we need to. You know, if we don't draw any energy. It's good to have some form of energy search. 2 rare candy still, just in case we do get the opportunity to skip from Gibble to Garchomp, or if Gadbite's are prized, you know, that happens. 2 Super Rod. Stage 2 stuff will sometimes get knocked out pretty fast in like beginning of the game, because most decks are EX based, so everything's basic. So most of the time you're going to be struggling to set up. But this build, they're pretty much trying to set up turn 2 or turn 3 every game. That's what I've been testing. Everything's been working out just fine. These are 2 cards that you're going to want to switch once Flashfire comes out. We got 2 catchers. These will be Lysandras, because automatic catcher can either be stall or cheap knockouts and such. So that mechanic will be back in the game without a coin flip. But until then, we're going to be playing these guys, because the set does not come out till like the 28th or something like that. So we're playing catcher till then. When you do get a chance, try and get some Lysandras, put in 2, because you don't need more than 2. And because we play some Pokemon like Landorus, we've got to have some switch. Or if we have Altarias, get Red Signal up to active or catchered, we have to like switch them out without committing our energy, because we don't play that much. Since Garbodor is still around, we play 2 Tool Scrapper. Garbodor is still a big mechanic in the game, so Tool Scrapper will always be a good card until the new Startling Megaphone comes out. I'll recommend putting 2 of those in here, you know, just in case. And this is like a meta call deck, or card, my bad. It's like more of a tech card for my area. Like I said, mostly fairies and plasma. I play a 1-of copy of Enhanced Hammer. That helps slow them down a little bit. Because I use Enhanced Hammer and Garchomp's attack, so I get rid of their energies, you know, slow them down a little bit. So you have like a free spot to put an attack card of your choice. So yeah. Tools, we play 2 Silver Bangle because we can. Because this helps you get for the one shot. Silver Bangle is just the most amazing tool for this deck. But you know, if you want to, you can put muscle bands. It doesn't make much of a difference. And our A spec is computer search anything, pretty amazing. You know, sometimes I might recommend Dowsing Machine, but it is not the best in this deck. I feel computer search is a little bit better. Supporters, not much has changed. For Juniper, we play 4 N now, because N is pretty amazing. Play 3 Skyla, search stuff. Chorus, we fill up our bench pretty fast. And this is what really helps the consistency. We play a bunch of draw cards like Chorus, Juniper, and N. We also play 2 Bianca. This is pretty good. This really helps consistency. Draw till you have 6. This can really get you a good hand, 6, something like that. You just want more cards to help you draw. And Bianca can do such a thing. And it's good to be playing a lot of supporters to ensure that you really don't suffer through a supporter drought for too long or something like that. But those games do happen, so. But yeah, just play a bunch of supporters, so good chance you'll have supporter most of the game. Yeah. And our energies are pretty much the same. Not much has changed. Nothing's changed here. The 6. We played 2 blend, 2 water. There's a bunch of stuff getting rid of specials, so we play the 2 water. So that's the deck. There's some changes here and there. Way better build than the last one. So I'll be trying to get a battle video tomorrow or next day eventually, and I'll upload it within the next few days. And if you want to know what I'm up to, you now go check out my Instagram. It's just my YouTube name. I'm gonna be uploading, trade binders up there sometimes. What I pull, what will be up for sale, trade, stuff like that. Some giveaways on there. And I will be doing updates on videos, mainly battle videos, deck profiles and such, building decks, stuff like that. So those of you that are interested in that, go check it out. It's just my name, or YouTube name. So it's XfuzzyxcobraX. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile, and I'll see you all later.